David here with Futures Trading. Want to go ahead and kind of outline something that should take place, given that we closed on yesterday in a way that is just not favorable. It's not to say that price can't keep going. I kind of told you guys that they should wind up here. The only problem that I'm having with that, the absolute only problem I'm having with it is yesterday's close. So yesterday's close is definitely not favorable at this point. So they may go ahead and give the drop back. Now I'm not wanting that to happen, but clearly they, of course, can do what they want to do with price. So yes, they're still bullish, absolutely, and I do believe that that's where they're going. But given that that close took place on yesterday in a manner in which I'm not satisfied, I wanted to go ahead and give you another video to kind of outline what's possible today. So this is a higher time frame zone. And I posted this snapshot online, but given that you may not be a social follower, I wanted to put something out there for you. So this is a higher time frame zone. All right. Now we kind of want them to maintain it. I mean, they did it yesterday. They maintained it, stayed inside of it. These are reaction levels here for the lower time frame. Now, I did, put these lower time frame reaction levels here just in the likelihood they're able to just shoot themselves right outside that zone and still want to turn back up and take off running. That would be great, I guess. If not, they have that 250 down here, and that is a higher time frame zone as well. You got the 250, and of course you got that 150 down here, and of course they're pretty much the same size as this, which is the stop. Kind of give you a little bit more information here, but the static level would run from the 250 to the 150, and then of course the 150 down to the that 140 50 there. So you kind of don't want them to breach these higher time frame zones. That's the key. They can pull into them just like the lower time frame static levels here. They can tag them just like yesterday when we shot up here, and you can tag it. Just don't touch, the next zone. If you touch the next zone, there's a chance, that we're going to go even further in that direction. So now there's lower time frame statics here. I just didn't put it in there. I wanted to go ahead and give something of reference here, being that we already tagged it here. I want to go ahead and give you a reference here, just in case we still want to play this zone, because clearly, if they break past this pivot here, they're going to come here. So I didn't draw them in there because of the way they're playing this pivot currently. And to be quite honest, they overshot the static. Excuse me, they overshot the static level zones in here. And so, if they come back through here, they're definitely going to hit here. Now, again, I hope that they can hold the zone, but if not, they may give in a slight overshoot. If they decide to stay bullish, they can give a slight overshoot, not looking for too much of a breach pass here, just to come back up and maybe drive back into this area and maybe hold this area up in here until the end of day, and then tomorrow maybe try to push again. But again, on the daily chart, it's just not looking favorable. Okay, yesterday's close is really, really an issue. Given some other information, it's not just it being bearish; it's some other information that I'm looking at that's telling me that this is losing a little bit of steam. And I wanted to make sure that you're aware of that. So yes, we are still going to those price levels. I really believe that we can end up there, but as of right now, it's just not looking as favorable. Again, just to let you know, if there's a chance that we're going to just roll over today, if they pull back, and that's the other thing, if they pull back, let me make sure I tell you that if they pull back, okay, uh, they could possibly reach back here. Now, that's not what I want, but that could absolutely happen. They can reach back into these static levels, and that could pose a problem. All right. So, and again, that's that 250. I just pointed it out to you. And of course, the 150 starts here, and you just don't want to see them essentially reach outside these zones. This is zone one, that's zone two, and you kind of want to see them stop and turn right back around. All right. So I wish you all the best with your trading today. Take care.